In his State of the State message this year, Governor Schwarzenegger indicated his strong support for private investment in California's infrastructure. We call it performance-based infrastructure. The woman standing next to me has been a staunch supporter of not just transportation, but of private investment in the nation's infrastructure as a way of augmenting the precious public tax dollars that go into the support of that infrastructure. This is a way that we're going to rebuild this country's economy. This is the way that we're going to benefit the state of California. It is my great personal honor to welcome you to California, Secretary Peters, and we look forward to working with you in the future.
What we're looking at here is a site that OCTA purchased last year, the Orange County Transportation Authority, working in cooperation with the city of Anaheim to develop an intermodal station which we hope will be a signature transportation center in all of Southern California. Over the last few months, we have worked very hard to broaden our arms as wide as possible to encourage the level of private investment and consideration that can take place here to ensure that there is a level of public or private investment within this public infrastructure.
The city plans to implement this project through a public-private partnership, and we've been working closely with OCTA. We are providing, OCTA and the city own the land here. We have provided some density just for this property, 2.9 million square feet of office, 350,000 square feet of commercial, and then 1.5 million square feet of an institutional use that will be the Artic facility. So there's designated density for this that we're being able to offer the private investors out there, and we are working through looking for partners in a number of different ways. We can look for developers, financiers, parking operators, contractors, people that want to come in and be part of this exciting project.
Orange County has just passed a voter measure to invest over $2.5 billion to expand the transit system and add more transit choices. Again, Artic being one of the critical components of that. So as you can see, as I tick through the highway side, the arterial side, the bus and the rail side, and as the mayor indicated, even high-speed rail connections, those are all the pieces that converge on this location, and what makes this a unique opportunity is why we have invested as an Orange County Transportation Authority $32 million to protect the site for future investments and plans, and we're on our way now working with the city on trying to bring the private sector into this.
The mayor and other transportation leaders who are here with us today know that fast-growing cities like Anaheim can't afford to sit back and wait for Washington to solve their transportation woes. Don't do that. You will be waiting a long time if you're doing that. They recognize that we have to find a new way forward, a way to deal with congestion, a way to deal with growing demands for transportation infrastructure, and they've taken their destiny by embracing the private initiative and innovation that is represented by the companies that are here today. The Anaheim Regional Intermodal Transportation Center, or Artic, is an excellent example of how a community can partner with the private sector to get projects off the ground. And Anaheim is one of the most welcoming cities in the world, hosting more than 20 million visitors a year. And Mayor Pringle has thrown out the welcome mat to the private sector to participate in the creation of a transportation center that is worthy of this great destination city. Artic is visionary in its concept, and it's revolutionary in its approach. The city that built the first automated toll road in the world, that introduced variable tolls to America, is now pursuing one of the most ambitious public-private partnerships ever for transportation. And the mayor issued an open invitation to the private sector. Tell us, he said, what you can do to give Anaheim a world-class transportation center. And the response, as has been indicated, has been overwhelming. The mayor is on the right track, which is why I'm announcing today that I have instructed the U.S. Department of Transportation to work with him to help expedite the federal review of any requests associated with this project. Mayor, we're not going to let Arctic get snowbound, if you will, by a blizzard of red tape in Washington. We're going to work to cut that red tape everywhere we can. Anaheim is showing America the power of the private sector and the possibilities of the innovative private sector, who can partner with the public sector to help us bring projects like this to fruition. The good news is that we have the resources, the technology, and the know-how to launch a new transportation in America, and we can do that today. We can build ambitious new projects like the Arctic. We can cut traffic so commuters aren't burdened by their commute every day. Holidays aren't hamstrung by delays, and shippers aren't sidelined by tie-ups in the transportation network. And we can do it without calling for a single new earmark. We can do it without calling for a single new cent in taxes that the public pays. We only need to say yes to the private sector, and we can unleash the greatest wave of transportation investment this country has ever seen. And the good news is, again, we can do it right now. It's exciting to see Anaheim. Mayor, it's exciting to see you leading the way with projects like this and like the Arctic project. I appreciate your leadership, Mr. Mayor, and look forward to learning more about this exciting project. Thank you so much.